plain and classy, and I love it.
There you go.
I also want to talk about this podcast that you're doing.
Oh, man.
The 4th episode dropped this morning.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
I woke up, I turn on Get Stuffed with Lisa Lampanelli, and you're talking about some of the stuff, you're promoting the play for sure, but you're also doing this kind of coaching thing where you're like, listen, I'm going to take this experience that I've had over the last few years, taking the weight off, keeping it off, and I'm going to guide other people through that experience.
Well, here's what I like to do. I like to administer what we call tough love because I am sick of going to these shrinks and they say, well, what do you think? I want to know what my marching orders are. I want you to tell me what to do. I think that's irresponsible when they don't give you orders and get mad at you if you don't do it. So I say to my friends, if you want some tough love, LL will give it to you. So what happens on the podcast, people write in, they want my advice. I school them. If you're not ready to hear it, that's okay. Then you can't listen anymore.
Right.
I'm your enemy.
Well, you can definitely listen just to be entertained.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I don't know if anyone's ever told you this, Lisa, but you were pretty funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're pretty funny.
Well, it's pretty wild to be able to do an hour a week and say whatever I want when I'm not on a comedy stage. You know, now that I can't do comedy for 6 months because of the play, I'm like, where can I get like that ad-libbing out? And where can I really just say all my views? Oh, it's so much fun. Podcasts, there's no rules. You say what you want.
Yep.
You yell at people. I love yelling at people. Oh, it's my joy.
You have a special guest every week on your podcast,
Yes.
who is a mutual dear friend of ours, Frank DeCaro.
Yes.
And I would have thought, you know, just because you can take weight off and keep it off doesn't mean you can necessarily inspire or coach somebody else to do it. But Frank has lost over 100 pounds.
Because of me.
Because of you. Will you tell that story about how you sort of tricked him?
Yes. Well, here's the thing. I have a dear friend, Frank DeCaro. He was on OutQ on Sirius Satellite Radio. He was the gay movie reviewer, as you know, on The Daily Show. Well, he is my opening act when I do comedy. He was very overweight. I don't care. Live your life. But then I found out through a mutual friend that the cardiologist said he was going to die if he didn't lose 100 pounds. Well, you're my friend. I have very few friends. I can't afford them to die. So I said to this guy, I called him and I tricked him into coming to my house. I go, I got a career plan for you. Well, this guy is a money-grubbing fame whore.
He was like, we're going to get a sitcom.
Yeah. And I'm like, come on to my house. I locked that door and I said, sit your fat ass down right now. And I'll admit, I wasn't so tough. I teared up. I said, look, I'm scared for your health. I'm scared you're going to die on me. You know what? You have a nice life, a lovely husband, a lovely dog. You want to stay alive for people who love you. Lost the weight. I was so proud of him. So now he calls in every week to the podcast. We do the weekly weigh-in. And if he goes up 2 pounds, he has to go straight. So guess what? The guy is keeping the weight
You
off.
are making threats. I think the one that I heard this morning was he's going to have to go out with a sandwich board, wearing only a sandwich board that says, like, I'm a fat...
Yeah. I love the poon or something like that. So it's really cute because it honestly helps him remain accountable because I have someone I call every week and have an accountability conversation with. You know, so we just kind of have to have that support. And I think in the play, too, it shows that these 4 women do support each other and end up understanding each other despite their differences. And then everybody in the audience feels supported. And it's kind of cute.